Welcome everyone, another episode of Everything Naija Football, where we discuss the latest happenings in the world of sports and the Nigerian Premier League. We'll go across the continent as well. We'll talk about what is the trending issues in African football and also the biggest news reaching us. African Cup of Nations is around the corner. It's January, lots of expectations. A lot of people are hoping. The big news here is Jose Peseiro announces a list of 41-man provisional squad to represent Nigeria, and just this week he has trimmed it down to the total of 25, although CAF did give the order for the total number of players to be 27. For now we have players 25 that has been shortlisted to represent Nigeria. Well, it's good to be back here. My name is Joshua Ojo. I have three of my very good friends, trust lieutenants, are also here with me. Some are regulars, one is just making a debut. Well, we're putting on all green, well, different shades of green. Young J from my far left is back here on the show. Young J, how are you doing this morning?
Thank you for having me. It's a new year, so I hope we touch all aspects of football.
Well, it's good to have you. Tikash, how are you doing today? You look fresher.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm good. Once again, compliment of the season to our fans, to everybody, and I'm glad to be here to discuss about the world of football in Nigeria. So that's why we are here. Thank you.
SJ makes a debut on this show. So SJ, how are you doing today?
I'm fine, and it's my first time here, and I'm happy to be here to discuss more of football. Yeah.
So the four of us will do justice to every bigger story that we have right here in the world of sports this very day. We'll begin the conversation from Nigerian Premier Football League. We understand some players are doing exceptionally well for themselves since the start of the season. It's match day 16, and two players have sent lots of tongues wagging. Robert Mizu, that plays for Bayelsa United, the southern part of the country, has scored a total of 10 goals for his club, Bayelsa United, so far this season, despite struggling. And also Sikiru Alimi, Remo Star Sports Club striker, who has scored a total of 11 goals so far this season. A lot of people have said that these two boys are doing exceptionally well for themselves. I want to get the thoughts as well as the opinion of Young J on this one. Young J, now look at these two teams hitting double figures even before the mid-season. It's just match day 16, 3 more matches to go. These two strikers to be doing wonderfully well this season so far, and now a lot of people are saying we can expect more goals from these two lads. Do you share the same sentiment, or you have a different opinion on this?
Well, when we talk about Sikiru Alimi, I'm actually expecting more from him, particularly, basically because what else does he need? He has a good manager. He has nice colleagues around him, nice technicality, and also that thing. So he has what is needed to improve his game and even net more goals. So I'm expecting more from him rather. And Robert Mizo, he started the season very well, hitting the hat-trick. I'm not expecting much as Alimi, but I think he can do more too.
Now you talked about Sikiru Alimi, how good the team is. They build a team around him. He's not with them last season. Now he's coming on board. But you look at the same crop of players that Remo Stars had. Like, they made a couple of signings, but now Sikiru Alimi is in the mix. It looks like the coach Daniel Ogunmodede has built a team around this striker, and he has been firing for more season. That would you say is his particular talent or the team overall?
Both included, both altogether. Because you can have a good team and you might not just be a good finisher. So he has a good team and he has the talents too. So both combination works well for him. So let's expect more from him.
Now talking about these two lads, Sikiru Alimi, just last match day he was able to score just one of the goals for Remo Stars as they lost away from home, and now that takes his tally to the total of 49 NPFL career goals, some record right there. This is the highest that he has actually gotten so far in any season, hitting the double figures. A lot of people are tipped him to do more as far as this league season is concerned. 3 more matches before this team have the chance and the opportunity to reinforce their team and solidify the team. And lots is expected from Sikiru Alimi. Lots of players like that of Andy Okwe that was with Remo Stars last season didn't really get the chance to score lots of goals, but now Sikiru Alimi is the man hitting goals back to back, firing from all cylinders. And now with him, Daniel Ogunmodede is confident that any day, anytime, come rain, come shine, this striker can actually deliver for Monster Sports Club. We knew that particular one talk about Robert Mizo, as Young has rightly said. He's playing with Bayelsa United. Last season, he didn't really do well, although he got a couple of goals on his belt. This season, he has been firing for months, and they made a couple of recruitments like that of Assurance Ifeanyi, as formerly with Dakar FC, and also Arise Okundari, joined the team and some other decent players. And now this team so far has started the season very brightly after that 8-goal thriller thumping of Akwa United. Robert Mizo getting the 3 goals right there, and after then he has been able to build on the momentum. So we're hoping that we're hoping to see what these boys can do for themselves going forward. A lot is also expected from them. The entire fans of the Nigerian Premier Football League are hoping that they can score more goals and back on this particular one. Also, some players also doing very well. Ismail, that plays for Red Monsters, also the assist king. Many say that this boy has been fantastic so far, and now looking at what he has been able to do with Red Monsters Sports Club, providing decent assists, contributing to the attack, and also defensive wise for Red Monsters Sports Club of Ibadan. Abatilari is also in his form of his life, contributing a total of 6 goals in his last 4 appearances for Plateau United, taking his tally to the total of 6 goals this season. Plateau United didn't really start the season so well, but looking at them, they are looking like they are bound for glory this season. Well, many have said that teams like players like Abatilari and other players that are at their disposal could do well to take this team to the next level. And also Bashir Usman, that plays for Naija Tornadoes, also contributed 7 out of Naija Tornadoes 9 goals this season, scored a total of 6 goals and assisted 1 so far. Quite a form. I must tell you, this is one of the most exceptional seasons that we have witnessed in the Nigerian Premier Football League. Now we have TV rights broadcasting matches. The MPFL Live app is there. Also, the match has been brought to start times for every Nigerian Premier Football League lover to always do well to watch these favorite teams every weekday. Away from there, now we'll talk about the safest hands in the league so far. Asahi Kingdom, that plays for Doma United of Gombe. They play their home game in the Patami Stadium in Gombe, and now so far this season, this man has kept quite some decent clean sheets. Now I'll come to you now, Tikash. You started your career playing as a goalkeeper. Look at Kingdom Osai, Amaso Basoji, Joshua Naolu, all these goalkeepers doing very well for themselves, keeping clean sheets, helping their team so far. Now let's begin the conversation from Kingdom Osai. Now look at Kingdom Osai helping his team, Doma United, a private home team, keeping a couple of clean sheets. The biggest one so far this season. What do you make of his performance so far this season?
Talking about Kingdom Musai, he's really trying, and he's dominating and holding the headline for good reason this season. So he's talented, and you can see from he's talented and he's hardworking. He's actually trying with the help of the team. The team are doing a fantastic job. They're in a good form this season, and I think he's really enjoying his training.
Now, SJ, let's talk about Kingdom Masai. Currently, his team is third on the log. After 16 games, they've been able to get 28 points. They've conceded a total of 9 goals so far this season and have scored 14. Most of their wins have come from home. Kingdom Masai technically is sound. His ball distribution, the way he positions, his saves. Now, let's talk to us about Kingdom Masai. What do you make of his performance so far?
Kingdom Masai is actually a good goalkeeper, and one thing about goalkeeper is when you position yourself very well and you think fast. So I believe you should be able to help your team with that. So I think he's doing very, very well and he's doing fine. To me, I'm not surprised. Because I believe the team is doing fine, and for a team to have a good work rate when it comes to football, also the keeper also will be actually good. So I just what I want to say is just I'm expecting more from him. And going forward, I want him to pick up his form so as to help his team pick up the continental tickets.
Well, Doma United so far has been impressive this season. Many are tipping them, to represent Nigeria at the continental level. They have lots of talents, Abatilari and a couple of other decent players as well. They came into the Nigerian Premier League last season, and it was just a little bit of points to pick up our Super 6 qualifications before they slumped down. And 2 matches against Abia Warriors and Rivers United did help them, slumped down. But now they're hoping to build up on that momentum from last season and keep pushing. And hopefully this season they can pick up a continental ticket. Away from that, now we talk about match day 16. All actions went down across different centers in Nigeria. Sunshine Stars FC picking up a win in that particular one. Plateau United yet again winning, and also Remo Stars losing away from home. We'll take a look at all these teams. While Rangers United returns to the Cathedral, and guess what? They recorded a win over Shooting Stars FC of Ibadan. And Enyimba pick up an away win at Yenagoa against Bayelsa United. First away win of this season was picked up by Remo Stars away from home at that same ground, Samson Siasia Stadium in Yenagoa. We're talking about this. Rivers United were held to a 1-0 draw at Adokia Masimeka Stadium in Port Harcourt by Bendel Insurance, while Lobby Stars beat Naija Tornadoes. Kennedy Boboye's side did beat Ogumodede Remo Stars in a 3-1, and after that match, Kennedy Boboye resigned. We'll talk about that. But before that, Long J, let me start from you. Sunshine Stars did entertain Doma United 2-0 handed at the Akure Township Stadium. They lost one of their technical crew, and they've been able to bounce back. What do you make of their resilience as well as mentality?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, I can't agree that they are back to winning ways basically because they won just a game. Let us see what happens in the upcoming games. I'm not expecting much from them.
Now, away from that, now we'll talk about Rangers International. The Coal City Boys Enugu return to their home ground, the Cathedral, as it's fondly called, Nnamdi Azikiwe Stadium in Enugu. And they played against Shooting Stars FC. Lots of expectations. SG, let me come to you. They started the game brightly. Kalum Weke scoring in the 26th minute. They are back home. They are having that right mentality, and they were able to pick up win. And on the log now, they are 9th on the log from 15 games. They have a game in hand. What do you make of their performance against Shooting Stars?
Actually, I was expecting a win from them, and I'm happy. I'm happy because the zeal was there, the passion, and they all had fun, and it was quite okay. So I wish they can continue their winning at their own home ground.
Away from Rangers International, we talk about Lobby Stars as they beat Tornadoes to move joint top with Remo Stars on the log. Kennedy Boboye's side, Heartland FC of Owerri, Tikash, in a long period of time we've talked about Heartland FC of Owerri having struggled for a long period of time since the start of the season. Yeah. And now, when they appointed Kennedy Boboye, he played his first match against Akwa United, he lost. But from there, he picked up a win, and since then, they've been having home wins. Now he makes it 3 wins for them since he took charge. But after that win, he has stepped down. Do you think this is a downward trajectory for Heartland FC of Owerri, or do you think a new coach coming on board can do better than Kennedy Boboye?
I can't say it will affect because you can't predict. You don't know who else is coming up. But Boboye really tried for the team, and him resigning was not or kind of painful, and we were not expecting that. But the same thing, he has his own reason, and we can't stop him from making his own decision. So let's be hopeful for the team to get a new better person to lead the team forward. That's what I can see everything.
Alright, now in other results across different centers at the Muhammadu Diko Stadium in Katsina United put one past Akwa United. I ended 1-0. Kano Pillars came from a goal down to defeat Kwara United by 2-1. Herbia Warriors had defeated Gombe United 3-1, and Bayelsa United lost at home to Enyimba 1-2. Enugu Rangers, we've said earlier, defeated Shooting Stars by 2-0. Atlanta FC of Owerri beat Remo Stars by 3-1. Lobby Stars defeated Naija Tornadoes by 1-0. Plateau United beat Sporting Lagos by 1-0. While Rivers United and Bendel Insurance played a 1-0 draw. That is the result as far as the Nigerian Premier Football League match day 16 is concerned. We quickly take a look at the standings. Remo Stars currently top of the log after 16 games with 29 points. Same points with Lobby Stars FC of Makurdi. Doma United third on the log, 28 points from 16 games. And Enyimba having played 14 games and now 26 points with fourth on the log. Plateau United, Kano Pillars, same points, 25 points with 5th and 6th respectively on the log. Bendel Insurance, Abia Warriors, Enugu Rangers, Sunshine Stars occupies the 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th position on the log. And bottom 10 now we have Katsina United, Kwara United, Shooting Stars, Gombe United, Sporting Lagos FC, Rivers United 16th on the log, Atlanta FC of Owerri, Naija Tornadoes, Akwa United, the promise keepers, and Bayelsa United all struggling in the relegation waters. We hit the breaks here very quickly. We'll take a quick message from our sponsors. When we return, we'll talk about the Super Eagles of Nigeria and what is to expect from these boys going into the African Cup of Nations, and we'll go down later this year at Ivory Coast. Some days left, expectations are high. Jose Peseiro has released the list. We'll talk more about that, and I'll get the thoughts of this man, trusted left hand and right here, and we expand the conversation, verifying details. Still right here with us.
Are you single with it, or you just joking? I had a split Friday but no smoking. In the room we're in, so I suggest something. We should just go out and we should blow something. Like, what's poppin'?
Are you looking for a way to relax and engage yourself in sporting activities? Are you tired of boredom? Do you want to try something more fun and adventurous? Are you ready to experience real-life PUBG or Call of Duty?
What's poppin'? Just like, ooh, what's poppin'? I like you, what's poppin'? Ooh, what's good, what's poppin'?
Ultimate Ground Paintball gives you a yes to your question on where to relax, have maximum fun, and exercise your body.
So I suggest something. We should just go out and we should blow something. Like, what's poppin'? Just like, ooh, what's poppin'?
It is located at Road 10 in Morocco behind Moti Funland, area of our road.
What's poppin'? Just like, ooh, what's poppin'? I like you, what's poppin'? Ooh, what's good, what's poppin'? Just like, what's poppin'?
For more inquiry, call us or send us a WhatsApp message on 091 6205 2282. Or you can send us a DM on Instagram at ultimateground_paintball_arena.
I like you, what's poppin'?
Ultimate Ground Paintball, a place of maximum fun and adventurous experience.
One things to want, one more, one car to want. Kachakujo, balama, balama. Alhamdulillah, call me for that. Yeah.
Having problem with quality wigs? Do you consider distance as a barrier? Worry less. Kubank's hairline is the answer you've been looking for. We deal in all kinds of wigs, bundle luxuries, and budget hairs. We also offer services like revamping and styling of wigs. Call us or send us a DM on WhatsApp on 070 3738 4675, or reach us on any of our social media handles: IG at CB_hairline, TikTok at CB_hairline.
Hello, madam, you are hot, she feeling cold, summer helicopter. Hello, papa mi fapo, papa mi shayo, 247 oh baby, sọ̀rọ̀ fún mi, sọ̀rọ̀ pa. Yàrá ọ̀nà ẹ̀rọ fi ṣe fàájì o. Sáré máa ní 1 million kan sí pàdé. Twerk your body, twerk body, twerk.
Kuban's Airline, your beauty, her utmost concern.
Twerk the body, twerk the body, twerk the body, I do it.
That break, that was a quick message from some of our sponsors. Ultimate Paintball Brand, located at Ado Ekiti along the Quarry Road. You want to experience live PUBG or Call of Duty in real life, do well to visit them and patronize them. You would have a fun-filled experience of your life. Also, Kubank's Airline, the best place to get your air wigs as well as every accessory as far as your hair is concerned. Now, before we went on the break, we were talking about our Nigerian Super Falcons ahead of the African Cup of Nations. We understand some days back, Jose Peseiro released a 40-man squad that comprises lots of decent players playing across Europe. Some players in the local leagues, like goalkeepers, didn't make the cut, like Kingdom Mosiah, Maso Basoji, Ojo Olorunleke, all made the cut. But beyond the goalkeeping department, the defensive line, the midfielder, and also the attacking. We saw lots of talent, but now it has been trimmed down. Now, Young J, the provisional 40-man squad, no home-based players, outfield players was called up, just goalkeepers. And many are fired back at the coach, Jose Peseiro, that he needs to encourage the local-based players more. Do you share the same sentiment, or you feel like these boys are not good enough to be on that list?
Even if they are not good enough, they need something to cheer them. They need something to make them improve on their games. So I think he ought to have added just, even if not more than 2-3 home-based players to the squad. We can't. The coach cannot tell me that looking at the whole home-based teams, and there is no good player all through from A to Z. Looking at the Nigerian Premier League, no, that's undone. It's undone. You ought to have at least added 2 or 3 home-based players. So I'm against him as well, and I can't blame others for being against him.
Okay, quickly, based on what you've said now, let me quickly ask you this: the home-based players that we have right here playing locally, do you think they are better than those players on that list?
Few of them are better. It's not that few of them are better, but few of them are on the same level. Few of them are on the same level, so you also have included 1 or 2 or 3 to the squad.
Now, let's talk about this. Olise and some other decent players that have played for Nigeria in the past are fired back on Jose Peseiro. Do you share the same sentiment that these home-based players are there yet? Are they playing at that level to represent Nigeria at that biggest African stage, or do you think it's the other way around?
Well, I see no reason why we should blame the coach, because we have more professional players outside there, and I think there's no room for the home-based players to be among the squad right now, because I think the last time these home-based players played a competitive match, then we lost 4-0 so I really don't believe in home-based players at all, because the likes of Osimhen, the likes of Boniface, the likes of Iwobi, the likes of other players, professional players, they are more exposed to technicality, they are more exposed to experience, and they have enough experience to actually play for the AFCON. So the home-based player is a no for me, and no reason to blame the coach, because I think he's on the right track.
All right, now after that 41-man squad, Tikash, let me come to you now. He has reduced the total number of players to 25. Although CAF did say you can take 27 players, but 23 will make the match day squad. Now look at the goalkeeper department. Few days before this particular list was released, or a couple of days, let's say a couple of days, he went to South Africa to check a particular goalkeeper, Stanley Nwabali. I was formerly playing for Ruby Stars in the Nigerian Premier Football League, who now keeps for Chippa United of South Africa. He listed him on that list, and now he has made the cut. Would you say this is as a result of poor form from Francis Uzor? You know, lots of people have called for this guy, said that he's not good enough to be in that particular squad. And now the last goalkeeper that makes the cut is Olorunleke Ojo, that plays for Imba. Is Olorunleke Ojo better than Kingdom Osai that we talked about earlier in this show? What do you make of the 3 goalkeepers that made the final cut?
To the coach, he knows the potential of those keepers, because I think he's trying to do his own work, trying to check and balance on those that are capable of helping the team. So I don't know who is the best for now. The coach, I believe he knows what he's doing. Uzora performing woefully the last past games. So I believe the coach picking Nwabali, he will be up to the task, and going to the AFCON, I expect Nwabali to start IFA.
That is good. Now, from what you said, look at these 3 goalkeepers now: Stanley Nwabali, Francis Uzor, and Ojo Olorunleke. Would you say that Nigeria is in the safe hands going into the African Cup of Nations?
We are not in the same one, because with 3 goalkeepers, and let's just be hopeful, because we've not been doing fine in the AFCON. So let's be hopeful and let's the keeper do their job and let's pray for better ahead.
Alright, the total number of defenders that did make the cut, William took second after falling out of favour for quite a long time. He's back in the team. Bright Osayo Samuel, that plays for Fenerbahce FC in Turkey, is back there. Olaina plays for Nottingham Forest, makes the cut. Zaidu Sanusi and Bruno Yemashi makes the cut for the options of left backs. Emi Ajayi, Calvin Bazi, Chidozie Awazem and Kenneth Omeru are the options for the centre back. Chidozie Awazem, Kenneth Omeru, William took second. These blacks have the experience and also they are old enough to coordinate the defense line. One particular section of that particular squad that we should talk about is the midfield setup. Now, I'll start from USG. Wilfred Ndidi, Raphael Oyendika, Joseph Aribo, Frank Oyinka, and Alaria Tigobi. For a long period of time, we've clamored for a proper number 10 in that squad, but till now, we still don't have any. And Iwobi will be given that responsibility going forward. Do you think, with his tactical acumen, he can lead us somewhere and provide the defense splitting passes and also help us going forward, providing more supplies for the attackers going into the African Cup of Nations?
I believe Iwobi will do better because if we check his performance in the club section, we believe that Iwobi is trying and is performing very well. So going into the AFCON, Iwobi will take up the task. I believe in him.
Let's just keep our fingers crossed and see how things pan out. Now, lastly, before we hit the brakes here, John J, attackers. I would say that these are the best strikers that we have at this moment. But one man has sent a lot of tongue wagging. Ahmed Musa returns after a long period of time. Kelechi Iheanacho is in the mix. Samuel Chukwueze, Moses Simon, Ademola Lookman, Victor Osimhen, Victor Boniface, Sadiq Umar, and Ahmed Musa. Are you comfortable? And going forward, do you strongly agree with these forwards that they can bang in the goals any day, anytime in the African Cup of Nations?
I think we should just start from this side first. Why is Ahmed Musa in the team? Instead of Ahmed Musa, it would have even included one or two home-based players to replace Ahmed Musa. Ahmed Musa is not in his prime. Statistically, what has he done in the previous 10 games in his team? What has he done? Ahmed Musa's past statistic, what has he done for his team? Ahmed Musa is not in his prime, so I don't think he ought to. I don't think he should be included in the team. We should just have one home-based player to have replaced him. Well, with the likes of Boniface, we like the AFCON award winner Victor Osimhen. Well, we are good to go. But I don't have any belief in Ahmed Musa. He should just have been dropped and maybe home-based player being replaced.
He said Ahmed Musa is not needed in the squad list. And one thing I want him to know is that Ahmed Musa is an experienced player, and we need someone like him. So I think there's a purpose why Ahmed Musa is in the squad list, because he's not a player that would be among the first 11. So I think we will need his experience coming from the bench to make a difference. Because with his experience and with his knowledge about AFCON, because this is not the first time, this is not the second time, third time he's playing AFCON. So I think he will be needed, and I'm very, very sure he will do well.
Well, I want to say something about something in regard to what SD said just now. If we are in need of experienced player, we should just have included the likes of DJ Okocha and Joao Kanu to come into the team and give us the old baked games they give us then. So I don't know.
But let's look at it from this context. How about the leadership he brings on board? Let me quickly take you back to a time where Nigeria went to the Olympics in 2016 in Rio. At a point in time, the players were stranded. Mikel Obi had to pay for these players from his pocket, and these are the things we've seen Ahmed Musa do for the Super Eagles team. And going forward, even if the players are not getting it right in the back room, this is a kind of player that can talk to them, and they can as well go onto the pitch and give their best. Don't you think Ahmed Musa inclusion is more or less like a blessing in disguise?
Is he a coach?
I don't know if he's a coach. I don't know. Is he a coach?
You see, one thing about Ahmed Musa, he said he was talking about the coach and Kanu coming back. They are out of football already, and Ahmed Musa is still in the game. So
They're out of football.
yeah, they are out of football. They are not playing football again.
Can Denji Okocha run 90 minutes?
Yeah,
of
but
football?
Ahmed Musa is still playing football.
Okay,
and he's still playing very well.
maybe I should disregard JJ Okocha and Nwankwo Kanu. Then we should put Mikel Obi and Igalo and this guy that.
Igalo is still playing at top
Yeah,
level.
we should just have included Igalo. That we have the coach there. The coach is there to foresee and give them what is needed, the experience and everything. I don't think Ahmed Musa should be in the game to give the and as a matter of fact, we don't even have home based player there. So tell me the experience Ahmed Musa wants to give to players that are playing in European countries and all.
But he has been there. His first debut, he won the African Cup of Nations.
That is why we have the coach. It's not Ahmed Musa's
But this coach, let's talk about the coach. It's not like, no intent to cut you short, but it's not like he has taken any African team to glory in the African Cup of Nations. He struggled playing in the qualifying stages. So don't you think Ahmed Musa is needed? At least he would be like an intermediary from the NFF to the players, in case issues arise.
For myself, I still don't have any belief in him. I don't need Cash. SJ already said his mind that he's needed. Let us just.
Do you think Ahmed Musa is there in the team?
The both SJ and Yonji, they've said it all, and I believe they have their own opinion. Ahmed Musa, to me, Ahmed Musa is like you said, he's an experienced player. But since we have a coach, I don't think Ahmed Musa need to encourage. It's not like to encourage the team. There's no need.
Not like he's a bad player.
I know he's not a bad player, but at the same time, when I don't see the usefulness of him, because if you had to ask for experience, there are a lot of experienced players that ought to be called, and at least if any form of encouragements are to be putting upon the player, should be from the team, from the coach. Do you understand?
That's a nice one. But let us just give it time. It's a matter of time. We'll see what happens. Then we'll come back on this show. I personally will be back here to remind you that Ahmed Musa has not
The full list is out, 25-man squad. Let us know what you think on the comment section. Tell us your thoughts. Do you think Ahmed Musa should still be in that particular team after being out of favor for a long period of time? Well, thank you very much, guys, for stopping by. It was nice doing this one with you. I do hope I see you again next time.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, this is where we hit the brakes on this particular episode of Everything Naija, and we shall return on the next episode. My name is Joshua. Do it to hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that anytime we drop a new video, you get to see a notification. Right about now, we're signing out.